Dear diarrhea full of shit. Just play along me, myself, and I. And no one else, yo, I'm so legit. What if your name was Mac and you were a fat boy and your nickname was Big Mac? That's pretty funny. Oh shit. I did have McDonald's. Shut the fuck up. And they have, the little onion thing, so I need to, take me a pill. No, I don't really have heartburn, but I can tell that I will later, you know what I mean? So, it's an O thing. O. Because, so geriatric. And these little pills, they're bargain brands, they work great. They probably cause some sort of cancer. Question everything, which is why I'm doing this audio presentation. That doesn't mean, just question everything. Just wonder, is it right? Is it bullshit? If it's on the internet, there's a very real possibility it's bullshit. You're looking up some, stuff, some statistics. Ben and Brian and Karen and Kyle are out there just pumping shit out there. They're activists fighting a good fight. Everything has a flip side, up to including humanity. Well, Ben and Brian, Karen and Kyle are humans. So, and as I said, I didn't actually say it. I would have eventually. Maybe I said it first. I don't know. But I believe it was Mr. Pellet who had brought that up, as many people have. This AI thing, it's gonna pretty much shit all over truth. It's been tested. It'll recommend books that don't exist, because it knows, well, AI is a lot like me, and I'm a lot like AI. I just make shit the fuck up based on reality. Now, you might think, isn't that a good thing? Not if it's not real. But, anyway, and never mind the robots and smart everything and everything shutting down and all that, boogly boo. But, I stumbled across this video. I thought, was it a short? I think it may have been a short. Kind man, saves cougar. Okay, puma, mountain lion. Not meow, mountain lion. Blood curdling, mountain lion. Big fucking cat, lives in the mountains of America. It's not a tiger, which is the baddest motherfucking cat in the fucking world. He hunts alone. He dies alone. Lions, they get all the credit, because they're all pretty and shit, and they live in Africa. And he's got his harem of hoes, the king shit, in his mane, and he sends his bitches out to get food. He brings them back. He gets to fuck them all. His only real job is when the young bucks want to show up and take over, he has to kick some fucking ass. Tiger has to do all that shit by himself. Tiger's a bigger cat, stronger cat, heavier cat. But here in America, we have, bobcats, okay. Oh, they'll fuck you up. They got razors for claws. All they got to do is tear open an artery. You're kind of got a situation going on there. But and that's internal. That's not just stapling close a wound. We're making a tournament. That's it gets up on you. I mean, depending on which one it gets. You know what I mean? It could be something in your wrist. It could be the femoral artery or whatever. You're kind of fucked. You're probably gonna die. You might be able to what's the word, stifle if it gets your wrist. But if that little fucker gets up there and gets the femoral artery or whatever, yeah. But anyway, especially if you're by yourself. But mountain lion, yeah, razor sharp claws. I don't know how big they are, but it's a big cat. It's a big paw, dude. But if animals actually knew how superior they are to humans, like even a house cat, if it had a human brain, and it just went to town on you, it could fuck you up. I mean, it could. I'm not joking. A house cat could inflict fatal wounds. So, because they're just so quick, they got those claws, climb up on you, get you the neck, I mean, you're gonna, but it couldn't. Okay, maybe not. Not that I'm thinking about, but it, if they only knew, if you could put a human brain in a cat, that could, go the rounds with you, with them little claws. They would fuck you up bad. But anyway, just like you try and get rid of them, and in the process you get scratched the hell. You try and remove them from your body, and they scratch your wrist to the bone all the way across. In the process of get off, go, it delivered a fatal blow. If a cat had a human brain. So, but they don't have human brains, so they just sort of, and they're just like, whoa, but if they only knew. But fortunately they don't. They're animals, they're stupid. So anyway, I created a public folder. It's called AI Goofs. A much be, meaning a lot. Say goodbye to truth. It's just one video. It's blatantly obvious from the get-go. It's pretty good. They're getting pretty good. Like that channel Demon Flying Fox. That girl with the glasses and the pink hat and the pink shirt. I could love her. Be nice if she had bigger tits. Fuck, I was like, oh, are you? Oh, okay. You want to elaborate on that? But anyway, damn. But it's still kind of got that plastic shine to it, and that jerky movement, And anyway, go check it out. It's just, there's different stuff. I'm pretty sure the dude at the end is like, I'm not going to point all the shit out, but, the barbed wire and all that stuff, and they try and make it look real. But my favorite isn't the picturesque landscape at the end with the moon. It appears to be like a military guy. But it's the huge fucking, shit, 2 weeks supply of wood that he's got on fire with a little, flame on top. Now, maybe it's supposed to be stupid, but of course the top comment is, he's a hero. Yeah, and you're a zero. You are in much good company, quote unquote. You dumb piece of shit. I bet you're a manager somewhere. you know. But anyway, um, see, this is stuff that just, it's your spidey senses, you know what I mean? It's like right out the gate, it's like, the, like even if you don't know a fucking thing about mountain lions, you're just like, no. But, it's like the scams you get, your package has been cleared, you know. They might as well have said, your order has been gone, go away now, bye. It's just, there's just something doesn't ring right, Instead of using something like canceled or, there has been an issue, or whatever. And despite the obvious, I was like, well, I didn't order any packages, or whatever. Or it's Christmas time, so maybe you did, But, it's just the spidey senses. Like I said, maybe they can't translate into English or whatever. If there's some other country, if they're here in America, then obviously they can. And it's most likely not some big harvest thing. It could be a smaller group, or, like I said, it could be some person who's in their 20s to mid 30s, got a degree in computer shit. Things aren't really working out. Maybe they're male, and they're just sort of a loser, or they got that 100,000-air mindset. Or maybe they're female and their husband isn't really working out. So they put their skills to knowledge and they become a scammer and they create these QR codes and links and all this shit. And, we'll help you out just to, send a little moolah my way. It's pretty low level shit. Again, me and AI, we're kind of on the same level. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just make it up based on, the information that's out there. I don't know how it's actually put together or how you fucking wretched humans use it. But, seems legit. It's probably something like that. Plus, just knowledge that I acquire, YouTube videos, but I don't like binge on that, like the SIM card swap and just fucking humans and how they get that shit, Anyway. And, it's a pretty, it's an arms race, And Ben and Brian, that's what, makes their pee-pee tingle. All right? Now, I'm fucking literally, that, like I said, I kind of joked about, that girl in the pink there, like there could be a girl, like I've said that before, then the love interest of the protagonist or whatever, it's like, God damn, they look good. But, I don't want to date some anime cat, with tits the size of a tire and a tail that swoops around the back and goes up my own ass, because they're Ben and Brian. They got, they're just fucking what to do. Or some humanoid snake monster holding a fairy, a tiny little fairy in its hand, okay? This shit is no fucking coincidence, pardon the F-bombs, that computer people, that's what gets their rocks off. So, anyway. They are, degenerate, depraved, scum. They really and truly are. So, they're 28-year-old, grown-ups that still find joy in ripping the wings off of grasshoppers and throwing them in an anthill. And that's just like, so staying on on theme here or whatever. You got a nice little video. It's sped up so it looks like it's legit and stuff. Ain't no speakings, obviously, because that's out of the fucking question. But it's bullshit. I should probably read some more comments. So, but yeah, like I said, say goodbye to truth. Nice knowing you. So who would do such a thing? Well, Ben and Brian. Not so much Karen and Kyle. Well, they might if it's on their agenda. See, Karen and Kyle have agendas. You won't catch Karen and Kyle, at 28 years old, ripping the butterflies off of the wings off a butterfly and throwing it in an anthill. Latest energy drink, maybe Mary Jane token, 2 computer screens, backlit keyboard, mouse that has a little keyboard on it with 2 extra buttons and a roller and a speaker and a headset, And like I said, I do want to offer a caveat or whatever. In moderation, maybe. Okay, fine. Maybe, dork. But no, it's never that. They're on a platoon. They're SEAL Team 6. In World of Warcraft or when it's a thing, the Call of Duty. Yeah, COD, Call of Duty. 43 or whatever. And just made up. It's not even like Earth anymore. It's cities that don't even exist. Just go, team commander. They've run out of shit. Because I actually played Call of Duty, the one. Wait a minute, no, Xbox. I'm done. Case in point. I played Call of Duty, some World War II one, and then the that's all, folks. The Pacific Theater one, and then I played one Vietnam. I have had my fill of video games for the rest of my life. But there's people who it's like that's a part of them. That's, it's part of their soul, their psyche, their makeup. So, and they always got the gaming chair. It's probably got some sort of, it's their lucky chair. They can't get rid of it. But anyway, got the shit stain, on it, and the crusty spot on the carpet, about a foot in front of it, fucking gaming chair. But so, somebody's going to see that and be like, oh, mountain lions are actually friendly if you, just pet them. So I think they said the last one, it's all cuddled up. Shut up. Is this supposed to be a spoof? But maybe the joke's on me. Oh, it's very highbrow comedy or whatever. What the fuck is highbrow comedy? I don't know. Again, AI. Seems like something I should say here. I'm sort of familiar with it. Speak it into existence. Like God. Fucking AI. Fucking Ben and Brian. Okay? Computer people. Alright? Or maybe they're just tech people, right? But, they're the same people who post a 12-minute, World War II dogfight, of a fucking video game, right? You're a bitch, right? Are you 7 years old? No? You're a bitch. You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking depraved degenerate. Leave the goddamn butterfly alone. What was it? He was trying to fuck it. Damn. Anyway. Yeah. Leave the roadkill on the side of the road. I'm gonna stuff it. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna poke it, but you know what I mean? That's what I mean when I say fucking depraved degenerates. Alright? Fix my fucking computer. Leave the fucking roadkill and get the hell on out of here. Oh, and like I said, he must have been, let's see, am I done with that topic? Yeah. UFOs, they do what they do, okay? They got the internet. They're like, did you see my new video I made? Oh, yeah, man. Oh, fucking awesome. Ah. But my future bestie, Cool Breeze, we're going to get along great. We think a lot alike. And again, it's just calling out bullshit. A little video it did a long time ago about like the subscription services and these 100,000 errors, yeah, they got to update the service every month. And he was talking about that scene in Reservoir Dogs. He cuts his ear off. He's like, yeah, we need to gather up all these people. And I've said that before, and just watch that video about how things are such too complicated. They're not even functional anymore. It's a cost on society. Just watch it. It's fucking spot on. Sound familiar? You should. Because I've said all the same shit. But yeah, I did that rant. I was in my truck. Where was I? I think I was down somewhere. I was in Utah. I usually don't remember that, but this time I do. I was parked on the thing there. It's a place I've never been before. So, and it was a nice, peaceful spot. Good neighborhood. They had like a lot of mature pine trees, that they had planted and whatnot. And there was like well, anyway, I had said, if we all had like, stats that popped up behind our eyes, like in the movie Terminator, and you knew everything about people. So you'd see some guy walking, it's like, Tom Smith, mechanic, hobbies, married, whatever. Frank, whatever, Donnie Ver, girlfriend, construction worker, or maybe it could be like a white collar dude or whatever. But, here's, Ben, 28, lives at home, dates a computer generated, girlfriend that he made, has rigged up some sort of device, that he, hooks under the computer so he can actually like, and, he's a tech guy. And it would be like your duty as a human being, to go punch that guy, and, they'd quit fucking around with this stupid, overcomplicated shit, Puss Boy, I've talked about that example, where they fuck up the shit, and it turns out he did exactly that to the T. I think he even changed the color. Well, it was all this, and whatever. I moved it all over here, so if you got to do that, then you go to over here. And then there's all this other shit. I put it in this file that I created. Now, this stuff doesn't jive with each other, but there's a service out there. It's a monthly subscription. And it's a mediator. So these two things will actually talk to each other. Cool. Fucking faggot. He's such a dumb shit. The other day, I was up there, the other week, the other month. Boy, time flies. But, and I said, I was double talking. I'm all, I'm a big boy now. My mommy tells me every week. And sweet little ladybug was like, my mommy still thinks I'm her little girl. Oh, don't ever change. But, and I said, or maybe it's just ego. And I should have said little boys like me shouldn't have egos, but I said guys like me shouldn't have egos. And the dumb shit is such a naive fucker. On the way out, he claimed it. He's all, later, bro. I'm like, you should have just kept your mouth shut. Maybe people would have thought I was talking about myself. But, anyway. God damn. It's amazing that Mrs. Butthead went from, who was first? I lose track. Not that I'm keeping track. the troll, that guy, and now she's with Guido. Now, I don't know Guido from shit, but, like I said, when you look at him, he looks normal. So, and like I said, Mrs. Butthead is probably just like, whoa! He probably got like a 5.5-inch dick and everything. But, and like I said, the motherfucker's paid on commission. There's no limit to how much moolah he can bring home. Anyway, Mrs. Butthead. Wonder how Kleber's doing. Oh, I do wonder me that. I wonder how she's doing. Do, 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 do. She looks so good on the end of my dick. Them crazy fucking eyes, girl. Woo. Anyway. What else was I gonna say, baby? 26. Quickly. Was that it? If there was something else, I'm done.